Um, Hello? Hi, everybody. Holy shit, y'all are coming out of my headphones so loud. Hello. I hope that everyone can hear me. I'm gonna turn my browser source down just a little bit. But hi. Couple things before we start the stream. We're gonna get into it in like 2 seconds. Just a couple of things. If you are not already following at Bolt RPG on Twitter, please go and follow. Hi, Trex Nixon. Nice to see you. Please give a Jay a follow. His shit is amazing. The system is amazing. And I love it a lot. It was just funded on Kickstarter, which is super fucking dope. So follow them. It'll be on the overlay, all the information you need to see. And then also, if you aren't already following the hashtag BoltJam on Twitter, be sure and go and look at that too, because there are a lot of other hacks and other sort of like game resources that are really interesting, and I'm very excited to work through all of them. This is going to be a module of Bolt titled Escape from Ceres, and it is sci-fi setting, stuff like that. There's going to be a content warning on the overlay. Highly recommend you read that and pay attention to it, because we don't want anybody to get like to have to deal with stuff that they don't have the capacity to deal with right now. Take care of yourselves, and yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go get everybody else, and I will be right back.
I don't like that phrase.
All right, we're officially on the internet, so don't say anything incriminating. Hi, everybody. Here we are.
Hello. You're talking to me this time.
Hi.
Hi.
We got Ewing.
These are all my college friends, and we are going to play a game. Wanna play a game?
Let's do it.
Let's play a game.
Yes.
Are you good? Ready to start?
No, we're good. I just can't access my empath thing that you sent me. It says it doesn't exist anymore.
Oh no! Why is this happening now?
Well,
I have my character sheet. Can you just send it to me again?
Yeah, I can try.
Help.
Super.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
Super
Give
great.
give me a second. Hey, I'm gonna send
Hey,
Carrie her.
you know what? No worries.
stuff.
I will ad lib. Hi, everybody.
I'm technologically illiterate.
It's fine. If you don't know what's going on right now, I'm muting you. The Bolt RPG system is a really fucking cool new thing. It uses a D10 and a D4 as a resolution method. Basically means D10 is like, that's the one that you roll the DC on, and then D4 is a special little thing that I think is really neat. If you roll a 1 on it, there's a complication. If you roll a 4 on it, you get a perk, which is super fun and has been really fun to play with, and I'm just really excited for you all to see it. If you want to take a look at the rules as they are right now, I'm pretty sure that you can still access Bolt. Can you? John, are you frowning at me?
Or if you bought it before the Kickstarter started, you have a earlier version.
Right.
We do.
Right. We have an earlier version because we bought it off of a Jay's itch.io. But if you back the Kickstarter, I think you'll be able to get one. But yeah. And you should. Please go support. But yeah. Are you good? Fuck yes.
Yeah, it turns out I don't know how to use a computer. But I literally found the document as soon as John resent it to me. So thank you.
Great.
But we got it.
All
Everyone has their stuff. Okay.
We're good.
Let's get started.
Let's play a game.
The scene. Okay. So last time on Ceres Station, our 3 protagonists, our 3
You don't know what I
heroes,
am.
Anti-heroes, non-heroes, they converged on a station that is in collapse. Palace Drake, played by Art Plebe, is a high society influencer type, and is trying to desperately connect with someone to get them a ride off of the station. Vance Nest, our bounty hunter, crash landed on Ceres, and after a harrowing escape and not a little bit of wanton violence, managed to connect with Al, or Alice, an engineer who he hopes will fix his ship and secure passage. Vance Nest is on Ceres to assassinate a as yet unmet and relatively unknown
Faction leader.
faction leader. Yeah, faction leader is a good name. By the name of Juris Gear. As our party met and made plans, it became known that Palace Drake had been abandoned or had just maybe forgotten to leave Ceres somehow, and was trying to manipulate people to get a ride off. Vance Nest took Palace Drake hostage in hopes of taking Palace off station and bringing him back to their parents.
Well, when you
for
say it
large
like
sum of
that,
money.
it makes me sound like a bad guy.
Wow, that's
Well,
so
really,
weird.
Well, really, it's like Palace is okay with it too because he's trying to get off the thing, and money's no object.
Sure am.
The party was beset by an ambush from a faction of thugs and rabble rousers, violent people who are seeking to kidnap Alice for reasons unknown. We know that a lot of people are looking for Alice right now, including Juris Gear, Vance's target. Comms on Ceres Station are down. Palace is struggling to reach his parents. Alice is struggling to reach her contacts. Vance is alone, marooned on Ceres Station with only these two chuckleheads to rely on. As they made their way to the outer ring of Ceres, the wealthy Elysium neighborhood, they found a crowd of people who were seeking to also enter this kind of upper echelon of society on Ceres Station. They mingled with the refugees who were leaving the core and the network of tunnels in the interior of Ceres. They attempted to use Palace's influence to get past the guards who were keeping people out of Elysium, unsuccessfully. As Palace discovered, there is some mistake, maybe a clerical error, maybe something more nefarious that says that Palace is actually off Ceres Station. Rather than get taken to the authorities to sort out this issue, the party escaped into a fortuitously discovered hatch. They disappeared into the wall, and the mechanical door shut behind them, enclosing them in darkness, and they found themselves in a waste collection sort of sewer tunnel. It's very tight in here. The ceilings are low. It's pitch black. You can hear mechanical sounds, the whir of engines, every once in a while kind of a distant echoing clang as something moves down the tunnel. And just on the other side of the wall that you just came in through, as the door shut behind, you see 4 armored guards of the Valent Corporation, the owners of Ceres Station, and the overlords, the people who live here, slam their shoulders into the door, and you can see the metal on the wall sort of like buckle slightly as they start to try to force their way in behind you.
Time to go. I think it's time to go. We should go.
Yeah, which way?
Alice.
So you look left and right. You're in a long, tight tunnel. There's no light in here. You can see by the glow, like you're wearing your visor with your like with your sensing equipment on it, so you can sort of see down the hall. Your other 2 companions have no way of seeing right now. You can see that this is a long tunnel that extends in 2 directions. You know roughly which way the like the door to Elysium was, but I mean now you're in a different place. So
I have a very important question.
Oh boy.
Okay. You know how shut up. You know how my weapon is a drill?
Yeah.
And you know how in a standard issue factory model DeWalt, as we have, when you hit the trigger, that little flashlight comes on so you can see where you're
sure.
Do I still have that on my weapon, and can I use that to see?
I don't know. Do you? And can you?
Yes.
Okay, you do, and you can. So
great. In that case, I would like to. Can I do a recall location to see if I know which direction to go?
Absolutely.
Or did my recall location to get me into the sewer mean I know where to go already?
Your recall location to get into the sewer was I know this exists. I know what to look for.
All right, so I got to make another one.
This would be a different check.
Great.
So go ahead. The DC for this is 10.
Oh boy.
Okay. Oh
Don't
my
forget
god,
to roll
it's like
your
I've never
D4.
played this game before.
We played last week.
Played once. One time.
I know, but I was like, what dice is what? This
Doing-
is a D10, right?
You're
No, that's a
doing-
D12.
Oh my god.
We haven't played besides last
Go!
week in
Roll.
forever. Oh no. Hold on. 2, 3
That sounds promising.
plus 7. I rolled a 7, but I'm gonna use tenacity.
One of
Yeah,
us
you can
has
press your
to.
tenacity to succeed.
You know what? Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna use tenacity because, how many directions are there to go?
There's 2. There's you're in a tunnel.
50% chance of making it, so let's just pick
3
one.
if you count going back.
We're not going back.
Yeah, it sounds like a good plan. Let's go back towards the people who are trying to arrest
Great.
us.
So I look at I also rolled a 1, so I rolled a complication.
Okay, so that still counts as something. So, as you take your time, you say wait, and you wait and you think, and you kind of like math equations are floating in front of your head, and you see the door behind you start to heat up orange, illuminating the hallway. You can see that the floor of this tunnel is sort of like has like a layer of moisture about like 3 inches thick, and it's like some solids floating in it. This tunnel smells of ammonia, very, very strongly of ammonia, and there's sort of a light breeze. In the orange glow of this door heating up, you can see there's these like sensor fins that are sort of poking into the sewer, sort of like waving gently in this breeze, kind of pushing the liquid around on the floor.
What? So, okay, can I? All right, I have an ability called Disrupt. Would I be able to disrupt whatever is trying to break through the door?
You can't see it, so I'm
no?
gonna say if you wait, then yeah, maybe. But
Yeah, and then they'll be through the fucking door. Okay, great.
if you had figured out a way of being able to see into that hallway, then yes. But
Okay.
you can't. So
I don't have
So
anything.
as the door heats up, you can feel the heat like kind of prickling at your skin, and you see a tear in the metal start to appear.
What
and
kind
you
of
can see
is it?
bright light sort of.
Okay,
What?
let's go left.
Left.
Oh, let's just go. Okay,
Let's just
we're
go.
just going.
We're just going.
Left.
Okay.
Left,
You
left,
run?
left. Yes.
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay, you run.
I mean, I could try to peek through that crack, but like.
I don't have an ability. I don't have an ability for this. Let's just go.
This because you have fucking +9 to hit people, Smith.
Which is
Okay, so
broken as
you
heck.
you run. You just pick a direction and run.
Oh, God.
As you run, you see right as you reach a curve that curves right, you kind of slide in the liquid, and you see behind you the door, and this blade, this blue electric lit up blade, sticks through the door, and you see clawed metal hands crack open the wall like an egg, and these 2 spidery looking machines with drone propeller kind of things on their back crawl in. They're about 3 feet tall. They rise up like mosquitoes in the sewer and start chasing you. You
Fuck.
whip around the corner and you are running.
Fuck you.
Let's go ahead and get into our map real
Encounter.
quick.
That's so
Okay.
fucking terrifying. Holy shit.
Oh, it's super cool.
I
Hold on,
have
let me
some
figure out how to share
ideas.
this.
That's
but I
great.
don't know
Love
if you're
it.
gonna let me do them.
You can, Carrie. You just got to do what you're gonna do.
I know. I'm gonna
All right,
try.
so here comes. I'm gonna send it in the meet, if
Great.
that's okay with people.
Yeah.
I have a request that you send it through the WhatsApp.
Okay,
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'll send both.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, the meet will cause problems for us. Okay, it's in the WhatsApp. Smith, do you know how to get to that?
Oh, this is
It's
confusing.
just on my phone. It'll be
Well,
fine.
no, you should go in your computer.
You can get it like on a browser and then like take a picture. You don't know how to do that.
This
I'm
is not
sorry.
the time for me to learn a skill.
Oh boy.
Smith,
Oh,
I'm gonna email it
boy.
to you.
This is why I was saying, y'all, we're doing great.
Yeah.
Email it to him?
We're doing good. We're doing all right.
We're
You know,
doing fine,
we
it's
should have
fine.
thought about this ahead of time, but you know we didn't.
He's
and that's
gonna
okay.
lash it to Tucker and send him your way.
Thinking about things ahead of time is for
Carrier pigeon.
children.
Smith, what
You know what? It's fine.
Is it-
Just send it in the chat. It'll be fine. It'll be
I'll
fine.
send it in
I'm
the
sure it'll
chat.
be fine.
It'll just-
Send it in
you
the
might
chat.
see the edge of a chat box and that looks bad. Okay, there we go. There it is. It's in the WhatsApp. Smith, you can get it from the chat.
Okay. Now,
Seems fine.
now
Okay.
here's my feedback: is I can't see anything on this map.
Yeah, my map is black.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
I haven't added anything yet.
Okay, good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
No,
okay,
it's fine.
okay.
That's
Okay.
supposed to be what's happening.
Okay,
You're
great.
good. All right, you whip around the corner, and this is what you see.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
Hell
Go
yeah.
ahead and drag some tokens out there. I'm gonna put our Buzzy Boys are off the screen right now, so
Buzzy
they're not
boys.
around. But that they will be the little eye token, the spidery guy.
That is too.
I would like to be. Oh, I was a spidery eye last time. Oh, there's so many options.
Are we yellow or purple?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're
Oh,
coming
I'm
in the
this
yellow
little-
side.
I'm this little witch hat because I am.
Okay. Sounds good.
I can make it different colors. Oh.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Whee! Okay, we're good. That's me.
Okay. And I'm
Lilac
going,
purple, like my goth soul.
I'm going to be the sack again because I'm Moneybags.
Yeah. It's a big sack. Okay, great. So you whip around the corner. This is what you see. These like protrusions in this kind of like horizontal tunnel are the sensor fins that I described earlier. The square is the tunnel. Anything you see that's like in the tunnel, like these are stairs on the bottom, kind of in this area. There's kind of like a shelf over here. These can all be used as cover. So
Okay.
you,
Holy shit.
let's. We're not gonna be in. They're not close enough to start like claiming actions yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But they're definitely on their way and gaining on you. So,
Okay.
this is you have options. You can
Okay.
hang out and fight. You can run. You can keep running. Try to outrun them. You can set traps. You can make checks to do other stuff. So,
Yeah, fuck that shit. I'm running.
okay.
Oh,
So
what a wimp!
if all you do right now is run, you can get to this area because it's 2 zones.
Okay. Oh god, son of a fuck.
So Alice just like sprints down, splashes of water up. You can hear your footsteps echoing in the tunnel as you kind of dodge past these sensor fins that are sort of humming quietly, and you can hear the distant propellers of these drones that are chasing you.
Propellers.
Yeah, they're flying.
Propellers, you say?
They're like big drones with.
Okay. So my question for you: are they propellers in which they are round and it's going boom, 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 or are
Yeah.
they free propellers with no barrier? This is
There's
important.
they're like they have like a barrier around them.
Great. Good. I would like to. All I can think about is bubblegum, but I'm not going to use bubblegum. I would like to find like a stick or dig through my fanny pack to find something in which I can throw into the propeller to stop them.
Okay, so are you gonna like take cover and hold and prepare an attack?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and move your token to somewhere. You can go around the corner. There's stairs in the purple zone. You have options, so you can move anywhere on this map and take cover. And go ahead and make a. If you're gonna hide, go and make a hide check. If you're not, then you don't have to make any checks. You can just hold your attack.
Where's my little biche? There she is.
Vance, what are you doing?
I am gonna get up on this shelf with my sniper rifle and hold an attack.
A
Yeah, awesome. Are you gonna
check.
hide?
No, I'm just gonna crouch so
Okay.
I can blast them as soon as they come around the corner.
Sweet.
So
God,
we
you're rolling like garbage.
are we in like bolt initiative where it's like we claim our actions and then
Not
we
yet.
go through? Okay, cool.
Not yet. This is sort of like since you haven't been ambushed, you have time. Like you can.
Okay, great.
Normally you have more time, but you rolled a complication on your on directions that ate up
Wow.
some time for you.
Hey,
what-
Tragic.
The difficulty was 8 for your stealth.
I'm gonna use 2 tenacity.
All right, burn it. All right, so you where did you put your stuff? You dip around the corner,
Yeah.
behind the sensor fin. It's sort of like waving. You duck into the darkness. You feel pretty well hidden. What do you roll on your d4 for that?
A 3.
3. Okay. Cool. So these are the positions, and our drones now kind of coast to a stop as they see Vance taking aim. All right, we're gonna claim actions now. So everyone roll to notice first.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a different D10 because this one's been
Oh,
ass.
Lord have mercy. One thing my boy is not. And we still roll our D4 on that, correct?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Where's notice?
Hey, what skill is notice?
Acuity.
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 Oh,
I'm pretty good at that, actually.
I am not.
The DC's 8 for this.
Yoicks. Can I say what I got? You good?
Yep.
Okay, I rolled an 8. I have 2 ranks, so that's a 10, and I got a drawback. Complication.
Okay. Sweet. So you get to ask one question about the scene to try to gain an advantage to figure out what's going on. Anyone roll above an 8? Nope. Okay. So you, Palace, you sprint around the corner. You see Vance sort of slide and take out his very large sniper rifle. And you have a moment to look around, and you notice a couple of things. First, you notice that there's this staircase to your left.
Yes.
And there's a room up there, and the door is slightly cracked. You can see that there's a little bit of light, like a bluish light coming from in there. And you see a couple screens just through the crack in this doorway. It looks like this might be a control room for something. You don't know what.
Control room. Okay.
You look behind you, and you just see more tunnel.
Okay.
And you notice with your complication is that you only have to ask one question.
Right.
So do you have one question to ask me to clarify on the scene, or to figure out if there's other things you can leverage here?
Can I tell if there's someone in that room, in the room with the controls? Did you already say that? I can't remember.
There doesn't appear to be anyone in this room.
Okay.
Right now.
Great. Thank you. That's my question.
It looks like sort of like it's not an office. It's just like a maintenance closet that someone left the light on it.
Okay. Great. Amazing.
Okay. So we are in initiative. My 2 drones are going to claim 2 actions. Anyone claiming 1 action?
No.
2 actions.
I will claim 2 actions.
Yes, claiming 2 actions. 3 actions.
I'll do 2. Wait, I was gonna do 2. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. You're
I'll do 2 also. Yeah.
2 also? Okay, awesome. So, Vance, you can go first.
Okay. I believe I can do this with 2 actions.
So,
but I want
one. So technically, we don't have to play this, but technically in the rules it says that if there's a draw, the NPC goes first.
I don't like that.
You don't like? Okay, cool. Then we'll play it this way. Go ahead.
I'd rather you all go first. Well, I mean, how about this? I'll ask you because if you let the NPC go first, your actions are more like you can be more responsive to what's happening. But since you set up ahead of time, I think it might make more sense for you all to go first.
No, that's totally fine. I was just asking for clarification.
It's up to you. It's up to you all. You can. I'll leave it to Vance. And Vance, you are set up. You can let them go and see what they do before you do your thing, or you can just do your thing.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna blow them up.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna shoot them, and
That's good.
I'm gonna make this one of my biotic attacks. So I'm gonna put my blast on it with the double tag.
Okay, awesome. So tell me what you actually do to make this happen, and then describe what happens.
Okay, so I have like this sort of spinning gauge on the grip of my sniper rifle that's been in like go easy on them mode for our first like several fights. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like open the gas on this all the way up, and that's gonna be 14 to
Are you
hit.
kidding me?
A 14 does hit.
I got a
Just
2.
barely.
I got a 2 on the D4.
That's
So
you on the D4. Okay.
So this does I think this does 12 damage to both of them.
Holy crap. Okay. So
Why are you
I like
allowed
think
to
that
exist?
you like pull a pin on the barrel of your sniper rifle, and like these vents just like kind of flame comes out the side, and then it kind of like charges up and sends this beam of green energy streaking across, and it connects with these two robots. They both crash against the wall, sending sparks flying. You can see they kind of slump into the muck, and then the drone propellers kind of like lock up, and their eyes kind of focus on you, and the camera lens that serves as its like single eye in the center of its kind of like face, where its face would be if it had a face. The rim kind of goes red like an Xbox 360 button. And
Enhance.
they start to scuttle down the hallway.
Are you
on
kidding
their
me?
kind of spidery legs.
Fuck,
Alright,
dude.
Looks like you've damaged them severely.
Yeah, no
but
shit.
I hope
they're
so.
They are not quite done.
Good. Great.
You also saw, as a side note, just as this bolt kind of like slammed into these machines, they had this like bluish force field that went up and then flickered and shattered around them. So it looks like they had a shield up that you have taken down with your blast.
Oh my god, dude.
Okay, so so they're good. Al, you're next.
I would like to take the rope that's on my hip, a la Compatible style, that obviously has a grappling hook on the end of it.
Obviously.
And I would like to, use the functionality on my drill gun to shoot it at him.
Okay.
I would like
Roll.
to pull the drone back. I've been rolling like garbage, so there's like 0% chance it's gonna work.
I think
but-
there's
You're trying to like grapple the drone and pull it towards you.
Mhm.
Is that okay? Go for it.
What am I rolling? What skill is that?
shoot.
You shoot.
Shoot?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You shooty boy.
Shoot, boy.
Shoot.
Shoot the boy.
Shoot. 6.
6 does not hit.
What would hit?
Unfortunately, 14.
There's
Oh,
literally
wait, sorry.
no
The shield is gone. It's 12 now.
Oh. Oh, that's good. That's
Good.
so much better. That's so
There-
much better. This game is so
These-
scary.
These aren't like
This isn't fuck around time. This is
street
find
dogs
out
anymore.
time.
Like this is like they send the big guns after you.
Holy
Great.
shit.
So I missed, and I got a complication.
You got a complication. Do you have any pitches for your complication? I have an idea, but if you don't, if you have an idea, I'll have an
I
idea. I want to
was
hear it.
your ideas, but I go for it.
Okay, so you shoot this grappling like cable that kind of whips out. It wraps around, and you kind of pull the drill to try to start winding it back in, and the cable snaps.
Okay,
You're not gonna be able to do this until you take some time to repair your weapon.
that's fine.
Okay.
Alice says, "Oh, that would have been really cool if it had worked."
Jesus.
Okay, cool. So now it's the robot's turns. One action to move.
Can I was
Wait,
gonna-
what about?
Oh yeah, sorry, it's you, Palace. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
I was gonna go up the stairs, but I really want to go up those stairs.
Do it.
He's a dick. So he's gonna. No, fuck that. Fuck that. Okay, he's gonna run back around.
Okay.
He's gonna go over here. Fuck. How do I? I can't get there. Here. And I can get to the edge of the
wait.
zone. Can I get to the edge of the zone and peek around the corner?
Yeah, you can move. Yeah, you can move between zones. Absolutely.
Okay, I'm going
did-
to choose one of these, just whichever. It doesn't matter to me, and I am going to effortless disrupt, if I can do that.
Excellent. Do you does it just happen, or do you roll? I
I will tell you what happens. So for fuck balls. Maybe I won't tell you what happens. Sorry, I don't know how to, I don't know how to scroll apparently. So because I have effortless, I only spend 2 tenacity. Disrupt a piece of technology well, fuck. Can I get to that zone? Is that possible?
It would take another action to get to the zone that they're in.
Oh my god. Fuck. Then I can't do it.
As you come around the corner, I do kind of look at you, and just like, I think I can get him again once I reload.
I can't do anything. Well, this was useless. Fine. Reading the rules is important, everybody. Then I am just going to hang out there. Well, no. I'm gonna take one action. Can I shoot them?
Okay. Yeah, you can shoot him.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna shoot them.
Yeah, you can use your submachine gun.
Yeah.
Pistol.
So disrupt is I can only do it to things that are in my zone, and I thought that I could get to that zone with my movement, but I can't, so I'm not going to. And that is going to be shoot. So let me get my shit. Okay. Well, that's a 6, but I do get a perk.
Okay, so you take aim with this new pistol that Al has hot modified, and
Pop, pop.
it like comes to life in your hand, and it just sprays bolts of tracer bullets around. There's just these orange glowing bullets that clatter off and send ricochet around as these beastly machines sort of scuttle on the ground. You can see the orange of the glow of the bullets like glinting off the metal and the lens of their camera. It's horrifying. Your perk. Do you have a pitch?
I mean, I guess my one pitch would be like
kill them.
the ricochets hit and kill them. Can I do that?
No.
Okay, that's, I think that's fair.
I'll say, like,
Well,
if you don't have a pitch, you can just say your next check is set forward.
I was gonna say, can I set forward somebody else's check because the light of the bullets is kind of illuminating the hallway? Well, does that help? Or would that not work?
I'll say that we'll set back their check to try to spot Vance.
Okay.
He's hiding.
That's fine.
And they're gonna look for him because he just tried to shoot them. So
Okay, great.
yeah. So they're actually they're not gonna actually search because that doesn't make sense. It's against their vigilance score. So what I'll do is I'll boost Vance's roll to hide by a point.
Sounds great.
And that might make a difference one way or another.
Okay.
So that's great. All right, here we go. So they are gonna take 2 actions. 1 action, boom. Another action. They can't see Vance in the darkness. They can't get to Al, so they're both coming for you.
Are you fucking kidding me? You dick?
You stepped in and went.
Okay,
like,
but I was around the corner.
Okay.
It was like an Indiana Jones. Fuck you. I'm gonna kill you, John. Fuck off. I hate you.
Okay. So they're going to you see they kind of scuttle up to you, and these arms kind of unfold from their back. You can see these kind of like arcing electricity between these 2 pincers, and they go and try to grab you. Make a physical resist roll, please.
This is
You
great.
Son of a bitch.
I'm a
Difficulty for this is 8.
This is Doc Ock.
What is physical
No, it's not.
physical resist?
You liar. We watched that movie last night.
Yeah, resist physical.
Oh, Jesus.
Difficulty 8.
Lord have mercy. Okay, well the first one was a 10 with a perk, but I have a -1, so that's a 9 with a perk.
Okay, cool. So your next it's gonna do it again. So this one's set forward.
Okay, so that is a D12.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that is a 5 with a complication.
Oh. Okay, so as you kind of try to step out of the way, you slip and fall prone. Your gun slides out of your hand, just out of reach as you're like struggling for it. The robot climbs on your chest, and these 2 arms unfold, and they grab you around your neck, and you feel this like electrical shock pulse through your body, and you are paralyzed. You have to take an additional action to achieve the number of actions you want. So if you want to do 2 actions, you need to take 3 actions. You cannot take 3 actions on your next turn. Cool. All right.
Do I take any damage? Or is
No.
it just paralyzed?
No.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. So, and remember, if you're in melee with another enemy, you have to take an action to disengage from them. So,
Great.
Oh.
Cool. So here we are. Let's claim actions. My guys are gonna take 2.
Um.
Van says 2. I wonder what they are.
I'm gonna do it again.
2. 2.
2. Okay.
Well,
I'm gonna go with
3, I guess. Sorry.
3. Okay. So you're doing 3. Yeah.
I'll take 2.
2 as well. Okay. Cool. Well, let's stay with the same pattern we had before. Vance, go ahead.
Okay. I like recover from the recoil of like fully just a spaceship's laser cannon shot. And I like
Fucking Star
aim a
Destroyer.
little higher so I don't completely like ice Palace here, and shoot him again. It's
Thanks,
another
dude.
14 to hit
Yeah, it hits.
with a complication.
Okay. You
But
so
it is another
are you
double
doing
hit.
the double.
Yeah.
Okay. So once again, you take aim and almost point blank range. You send a bolt through these two machines, and they both sort of darken, and you see in the insides of this machine another mechanism sort of glow blue and come to life, and you can see a swarm of tiny glints of metal start to kind of crawl over these machines like ants.
Come on.
Fuck no, dude.
As I like let out that blast, I'm just like loudly singing like the itsy bitsy spider flies down the wall, and then as soon as I see that coming, I'm like, oh, all right.
These things are like twitching and sparking. Palace, you are no longer paralyzed by this shock because they went down with that hit. So your 3 actions are good. And you can downgrade that to 2 if you want to go right now.
I'll go after.
Okay, Al, you're
Al.
good.
Me?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Okay. There are lethal spiders. Is that correct?
Yeah, like they look like from your distance and in the darkness, they're just lit by the glow of the sparks and random points of light. It looks like tiny metal ants are just kind of like they're like little beads of light that are kind of sparking and reflecting the light.
I'd like to use my first thing to get closer.
Okay.
And then can I roll a hack check to see if I can turn it off?
Yeah, absolutely. The difficulty on this is pretty high. I'm gonna say it's a 12.
Okay.
Jesus.
How much tenacity do you have?
13.
Oh, well, we're good.
Wait. Did you not spend any tenacity last session?
I think I got most of it back. I have a lot of tenacity.
So do I. And yet.
I don't.
Fuck me running. It doesn't matter how much tenacity I use.
You don't want to burn to succeed on this?
I rolled a 1.
You can burn 12. You can burn 11 tenacity to succeed on this.
Don't you have like
I can.
half? Stop.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3. So I'd have to use 8. Let's do it.
Okay, you burn 8 tenacity. You tell me what you do to take control of this machine at your feet.
I would run over and I would try to take out as many of the tiny little bugs with my big old boots as I possibly could. And then I would kneel down. What does it look like? Can you describe it to me again?
Yeah, it looks like if you imagine a photography drone, with like spidery legs underneath of it, so it can crawl and also fly.
Okay. And as I'm looking at it, I try to combine the knowledge of nature that I have because I create little drone birds and the knowledge of technology that I have and try to think of where I would put an off switch. And so then I reach up into its belly and I just punch up.
Okay.
That's where I would put the off switch.
So you yeah, sure. So you reach in and you're like fishing around. The little nanobots are starting to like bite at your hands, and you can start to feel like electricity, pulses of electricity going through your body. And you just punch up and you feel the circuit board snap underneath your hands, and a shutter goes to this machine and it falls limp. The nanobots sort of fall off like they've just been sprayed with Raid, and they start to kind of float in the water at the bottom of this tunnel. There's another machine there, but you're out of actions. Palace, you're up.
Yeah. So here is what I'm going to do. I think that Palace is going to roll over out from underneath this thing, see what's going on, see Al do what she just did, and just like, I think hair like falling in his face, kind of like smoking from the shock. Just like place his hand on this thing's body with like a crazed look in his eye, and I'm going to burn my effortless disrupt.
Excellent.
So that is 2 tenacity from me, and this thing turns off. It is off now.
Cool.
So it gets to well. Let's see. We can still make a check, I think, of some kind if it wants to. But the way it works is actions that. Here we go. I guess that I get to like kill it or turn it off. I think that's the whole thing. It says also increase the difficulty of checks made with that technology by your ranks in hack. Actions that don't require a check fail unless the user succeeds on a check 6+ hack. Does that make sense? You wrote this.
Yeah. Basically what it is like it forces to make a check for stuff that normally wouldn't require a check. And the checks that it does make are a lot harder.
So I'm gonna do that, and then can I like use that as some sort of advantage to like push my hand through and see if I can pull the circuit board out of this thing?
That's gonna you can use that as your action, and I'll say you can pull that forward.
Great, because that's how I would like to use it if possible.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. What's the DC? Still 12?
Yes, it's still 12, but you're pulled forward.
Okay. Well, I would have to. Well, what skill am I using here?
Hack.
Hack? Oh, fuck yeah, dog. Okay. Oh my god. Oh boy. Probably not.
It does seem like
8.
we've all been rolling like trash since we decided to go on the internet.
I got an 8.
An 8. Okay, so that's not enough to take control.
Yeah.
But you do disrupt this thing. You can feel under your hand as you're messing with this machine. It's kind of like shuddering, and it's you can see the nanobots are starting to like do micro welds on its body to kind of reconnect different pieces of machinery
Jesus
and try to get
Lord.
this thing back and running. It's going to roll to endure. How many ranks do you have in hack?
3.
So it has to roll now. Now it has to roll an 11 to endure. It's not. It doesn't have that much of a bonus. So it has to roll pretty high to do this. It does not endure. It takes 1 wound. It's sitting there. It's sort of like struggling. One of the legs starts to work, and it kind of starts pulling itself towards you really slowly. You can try to damage it some more to make it harder for it to heal itself, or you can run. We're sort of out of action claiming right now because it can't really do anything.
Can I like? I still have that thing in my hand. Can I try and pistol whip this thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, then I would roll to.
Roll weapon. Strike.
Roll to pistol whip.
Skill.
Okay, I will do that.
And don't forget to roll your d4.
Yes, always. I didn't get anything the last time. Oh, fuck yeah, dog. I rolled a 10 and a perk, but I have a -1, so it's a 9.
Yeah, its shields are down and it can't react, so you definitely hit it. And it does double damage, so you do I think for a pistol whip, let's say you do 2 damage base, so we'll say 4 damage.
Hell yeah.
Total.
Pistol whip.
Yeah, you smash this thing. Its next endure check is going to be set back in addition to being disrupted. So,
it's still
what do you
fucking
do?
alive. Jesus Christ!
It needs to have 3 wounds before it dies. So I'll have it roll to endure again. That fails. Does someone else want to do something?
Can I just shoot it a lot?
Can I
If you
try
shoot
to
it enough
punch
times,
it
it's
in the
not going to be
tummy
able
again?
to.
I just take
I
my
fucking wish you would, dude.
just submachine gun this thing down.
You walk up to it, and in the darkness, you just lower your submachine gun. And let's roll to endure one last time. It definitely fails. Okay, so it's done. This thing finally, and down the hall behind you, you hear
Fuck.
Left?
in the distance
Get up.
more.
Can we
drones.
go to that room and see what's in it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
And
So
like
So we're
close
out.
the
We're out of
door.
initiative for now.
Okay. Palace is for sure gonna like get up and like stumble towards the door because
Okay.
holy fuck.
Excellent. Go ahead and check in with your action initiatives. With your action incentives right now. And see if you met any of those. And then roll to endure as you step into the control room.
It's an experience point if we meet it, right?
Yep. You get 1 XP
Would
to meet
you
your incentive.
say that I did an unconventional tactic? Because I think I did.
Yeah, you absolutely. The grappling hook's a great idea. That definitely counts.
Okay. Rolling to endure.
It's a difficulty 8.
Oh, I got a
You-
10.
Okay, so you're getting 2 tenacity back.
Oh, I didn't use any.
No,
Ooh,
well,
ooh, ooh, ooh! I got a 12.
nice. So you get 4 tenacity back.
Fuck.
Wow.
Wow. Holy shit. I rolled 13.
Nice. So you get 5 tenacity back. That's amazing.
Fucking thank you. Holy shit.
I
So as
really
you
need
all
to start
kind of-
using that tenacity.
Palace, you
Yeah.
motion to everyone and you stagger into this room. There are several screens on the wall that are sort of emitting a blue light, and you can see these are this is a security feed of the sewers down here. You can see there's a couple of intersections that are kind of flipping between the different screens. You see in one screen there's this hulking massive machine that's sort of like crawling along the ground. It has a spotlight in front. It has these tiny little hands, and it's like picking through the liquid at the
Oh.
bottom of the thing and like putting this solid waste into some compartment. You can see it has the underbelly of this machine is glowing with this like kind of orange furnace glow. You can see that there's these like gently waving sensor panels at various places in this complex. And you said you have readouts of kind of like what's actually happening here. The wastewater and human waste of Ceres is being converted into fresh water and fuel by these different mechanisms down here. You can tell that you see like a graph flash onto the screen. You can see that there's this steep decline of energy being produced by the system. But you can see everything, and you see in one of these panels a sign that is pointing up a ladder, and it has a street name that you recognize, Robin Thorn Lane, which is in Elysium, a couple blocks away from the communications array that you're trying to get to right now.
And who is Robin Thorne?
Robin Thorne was a recall person.
Okay. All right, everybody.
Big money.
No whammies.
Big money, no whammies. Recall person. All right. Well, it's kind of a whammy. Where? Okay. Recall...
DC is on this is 6.
6.
Can I try?
Oh no.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I
That is
1 check per person.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8, yeah.
It was a 3.
So
on the
tell me
floor.
about Robin Thorne. This person would have been a worker who earned their way into a home and homestead in Elysium. Tell me about Eric Robin Thorne.
Eric Robin.
Oh, I thought their name was Robin Thorne.
No, last name Robin Thorne. One word.
Robin Thorne.
Got it.
Robin.
Got it.
Dude, that is tragic. Okay. Then I would say probably somebody who worked in the ice mines. And then, like, people who work in the ice mines live on Ceres, correct? And they like go back and forth between them.
Yeah, it's sort of like long haul shipping kind
Yeah.
of thing, where you spend like 6 months out and then 6 months on shore, and you're kind of flipping between.
I think that the like popular story about Robin Thorne is that he was like a typical long haul ice mine / shipment bullshit kind of worker, and like the story that is commonly told is that he like would work like as long as he needed to and would always be there after hours and like never went home and would always be like, what else can I do, what else can I do, what else can I do, to the managers until they like would give him like would like give him a boost and give him a promotion, and he basically just did that his entire life until eventually he was the manager. And then like as a manager he was like investing, and eventually with his investments was able to like buy the company that he used to work for or some shit, or buy the mine that he used to work in, and then like made a family and became like someone who like donates, you know,
Like a philanthropist?
A donator.
Absolutely.
a donator.
Absolutely. And Robin Thorne's mine is the one that you, as you're sort of connecting the dots, you realize that Robin Thorne's mine is the one that has recently exploded, sending Ceres into chaos.
Oops.
Oh no.
You don't know what happened to him, but you know his mine is now shards of metal and ice and human remains scattered across the belt.
Fuck, bro. Okay.
Cool. So you can, as you're looking at these screens, you can spend some time and you see, you can chart a way out
Okay.
of the sewer complex to a place where you can at least get to the surface and try to begin making your way to the comms array.
We should leave. Let's leave.
Does this array show like the exits and shit that go up to the surface?
Yeah.
I want to try and like shut it off or break it down or whatever.
You're just trying to like disable the.
Yes,
the
I want to
surveillance
disable it.
down here?
I want them to be like unreadable.
Okay. Depending on how you do this, there are a couple ways to do it. You can make a jury rig check, and the DC is 9. If you want to make a hack check and either take control or disable it from the software side, the difficulty is going to be 11.
I'll take the hack check.
Okay. Make your hack roll.
Fucking garbage. Absolute garbage. That is fucking a 7 with a complication.
Oh no.
You get into the terminal here, and you plug your hand console into the machine, and you start going, and then you realize that Valent is in this system right now, looking for you all.
Fuck off.
And a red message pops up on your screen, and you see your terminal say unauthorized access, and then a bunch of characters start filling your passcode as they try to crack into your terminal.
No. Can I
see the camera on the front of your glass console start to flicker as like the light's coming on, saying the
I
camera's
shoot
like,
it.
turning
I
butter.
shoot
No,
that camera.
You
no.
take out your
Can
gun
I-
and
No.
the terminal shatters. The console starts to all the screens go black, and there's the top of each screen there's a light, like a light blue message that starts to scroll like someone's typing across these screens, and you can see that the artificial intelligence of these drones is in the system, has sensed this disturbance, and they're converging on your location.
What the fuck is wrong with you? That is
Time
my
to go.
that is my one connection. That is my one way of getting you all where we need to. That's my way of fucking getting into the comms. What the fuck is wrong with you?
We're gonna go to the comms right now. We're gonna go to the comms right now. We're gonna go to Robin Thorne.
Can
We're gonna
I
go to the comm station?
Try to can I stabilize the computer system? Is that a thing?
You can try to fix it by rolling to fabricate.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm just gonna set
But
up.
this is going to eat up valuable time.
Don't fix
I'm
the
just
computer
gonna
system.
set up
Fix my
aiming at the door.
God, I'm just gonna pick up the pieces of my terminal
10.
and start going.
10. Yeah, sure. Yeah, difficulty 10 is fine. You
Why would you waste time
start to fabricate.
fixing-
What'd you roll on your d4?
3.
3. Okay.
Can I
You
try to tell
start
them that
to
we're somewhere
fix-
else?
You'll have to make another hack check. Every roll you make here, I'm rolling a d4. If I roll a 1 on this, you're getting attacked again because they have made you. So I'm gonna roll right now. We'll see what you got.
No.
That's a 1. All right.
Oh my God.
We're back in. Let me put your people where you are.
Great.
Um,
Jesus Christ.
as you fix the machines, the screens come back to life, and you
Oh
see
my
2
God.
machines on the floor, kind of like searching the area right outside where you are. They don't know where you are right now. There are no cameras in this closet, but they are right outside.
Okay.
Can we leave?
Okay.
Can we like go up, or is there no way out of here? It's through the hallway.
Through the computer.
There are no doors in this. This is a one room, and you can go back
Okay.
into the hallway.
So just to clarify, with my disruptability, I can't actually like turn these things off. I'm just setting their shit at a higher
Yeah,
difficulty.
and since they are machines in themselves, every time they do something, it's harder.
Oh my God. Okay.
You can see them because you have camera access to these, to this hallway. You can try to disrupt them before you go.
I don't have my terminal. How am I supposed to do that? Yeah, it's fucking great, right?
That sucks.
Your terminal?
Yeah, that was my terminal that you shot. You fucking moron.
It wasn't the wall? I
No!
thought
Oh,
it
you
was
had
to shoot the wall?
terminal. Yeah, it
No,
was
no,
the...
you shot the
my terminal.
the hand terminal that was plugged into the wall.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't want to fuck you if you like if that's not what you meant to do, but like that's sort of what
That
happened.
is
so we can
that
roll
is
with
definitely not what I meant to do, but everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has mistakes.
It kind of seemed like a Vance move, so
If the camera was coming out of your terminal, probably still shot it.
yeah, it definitely was. The camera was activating on the hand terminal, and it seemed to be like that was the main thing that was gonna cause problems for you all.
Mm.
Well,
Well,
what are you doing?
I can't do anything. I take my gun out. This is all I can do. I hide around the corner. I hide behind these 2 chuckle fucks. I don't fucking know.
Can I look at the computer system and see if there's a way to like... They know that we're in the tunnels, but is there a way to redirect them? Like, could I turn lights on in a different hallway, or like try to make it look like we're not in here?
At this point, it seems like your previous actions to try to use this like security system against itself has caused like the entire security system to be heightened. You can certainly try. You might have better luck trying to distract them in a more physical way. They are right outside, so if you screw this up, they'll know exactly where you are, and they'll come into this room and they're gonna chop you up. So, like,
Jesus Christ.
this is it's do or die right now.
Can't we just go
They're
up the
gonna-
ladder?
I guess
Wait,
we'll die.
why aren't we just climbing up the ladder?
There's no ladder. There's no doors. This is just a room.
I thought you said there was a ladder.
No, there's a ladder into the room.
somewhere else.
Yeah, there's a ladder like in the hallway that you climbed up to get into this room.
Oh. Then there's just a sign that's pointing at the street. I thought there was a ladder.
Vance? Go kill them.
Okay.
Wait,
Here I
wait,
go
wait, wait,
killing
wait,
again.
wait.
No, no waiting. Go kill them.
No,
They're
no.
going to
I'm just like sniper
All right,
rifling
Vance.
my way over
Can
to
I-
just
All
fucking
right.
kill them.
All right, go for it.
So we're above them, and I'm like looking down into the hallway.
Yeah, you have a moment.
Okay, well, I'm just. Is it just 1 or 2?
There's 2.
Okay,
There's one to your left, one to your right.
well, here we go with this bullshit again.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh damn, I actually think I missed. It's a 10 to hit.
Yeah, that misses. So
All right, and a complication.
you a huge dent in the metal siding of this. A huge gout of steam starts to fill the room. It's completely obscured. You instinctively reach for your belt and you pull the last shell to your sniper rifle out. And
Oh
you-
my God. We're gonna die.
Are they?
All right.
No, wait. Are they? They're electric, right?
They are robots, yes.
There's. Shut up. There's.
Diesel robots.
I don't know what they do on space. In space, on space.
Oh god.
Anyway,
Alright,
can
so-
I? Do we? I want to electrocute them. There's water
How many
on the
actions are
floor.
you taking, Alice?
This many.
2. How many actions are you taking, Palace?
It depends on if I can get Al's terminal from her. I'm assuming she has one.
My guys are taking 2.
I'll fucking.
What's a
I'll
terminal?
take 3. Are you kidding
Think
me?
cell phone. Think smartphone.
Oh, I don't have one of those.
There's no way you don't have one of those. There's no way.
I don't.
There's no way.
All right, here we go.
I have this, and I pull out like a beeper.
My guys are gonna roll to search.
Great.
The room is full of steam after Vance's shot went wild. So it's set back once, and the difficulty is 7. They have pretty low acuity, so you might get away with them not seeing you in this round. They rolled a 1 and a perk. Their next check will be pulled forward, but they don't see you. The room is full of steam. You can see the lights from their cameras sort of like illuminating the steam around you. It's very warm in this room. You all have your actions. What are you doing?
I'd say, can we just try and drop and run past them through the steam?
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Is there literally any way that I could like set them back from the panels, or is it just it's completely destroyed? There's nothing I can do.
The panel Alice fixed the panels, so you can see them.
Great.
The cameras are working again.
Did we
is
not
there
want that?
Is there a light? I mean, it doesn't fucking matter. Is there any way that I can like turn the lights off, turn them blaringly bright on? Is there literally anything that I can do with these panels here?
Yeah. You can do either of those things. If you want to try to shut the cameras down so that it's harder for them to find you, you can do that. If you want to try to bring the lights up in this tunnel and blind them, you can do that. But you'll have to roll to hack.
I don't know if turning the lights on or off would fix it. I have no way of knowing. I don't know if they have heat sensors. If they do have heat sensors, now would be the time to go because the steam is fucking hot and it would at least help diffuse a little.
I think we should just boogie, y'all.
Okay, let's
just
go. Let's go. Let's run.
Okay.
Fuck
Okay.
it. I
Okay.
can't do anything.
Take
I
your
gather
action,
up
and
the
you
pieces of
sprint.
my fucking broken piece of technology and I put it in my corset and I run.
Nice. Oh man, that got really dire really fast. Okay, so you all are
Can I,
running.
to clarify, Palace is wearing a corset with a Bite Me Daddy t-shirt. Am I wrong?
No,
That's
he
what's
didn't change
happening,
it. He didn't change it to that. Okay, we can say that happened. It's fine.
Okay.
I
It's
You
fine.
dropped
admitted
in
you
the
did
hallway.
it.
My role in this group is to suffer and be the comedic relief. So I guess we're doing that now.
Great.
Okay, so you sprint down the hallway. Can we make a sneak hide check, everyone? We need 2 successes or 1 success and 1 perk.
If we make it
Oh.
out of this,
What's the DC?
What am I rolling?
8.
I got an 8.
Okay, success.
sorry, we're doing sneak hide.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was a 14. I
Are
didn't
you
realize
kidding?
sneak hide was reflex.
You aren't
Yeah.
allowed to exist. I rolled.
I rolled an 8
I also rolled exactly an 8 on the die, and I
and a
have,
perk.
Amazing.
I have no additions, and I have just a 3 on the 4.
Okay. Your perk is that you get through this, and you have now you've passed enough checks. This sewer system is sort of like a skill challenge-esque thing. You've passed enough checks to get out. You get to Robinthorn Lane. You scurry up this ladder. You lift the manhole up. You roll out, and you find yourselves in Elysium. Palace,
Hell
this is
yeah.
home for you. Vance, you've never been here. Alice, you've never been here. You roll out into what is, for Al, blinding daylight. It's incredibly bright. Vance, it reminds you of
I
Earth.
live in a basement.
Well, gang, that was not that close. Not very inconvenient. I think that we handled ourselves pretty well back there. So let's just go ahead and
Palace.
Spirits high.
Palace rolled over and did not get up. He's on his hands and knees on the ground, looking at the asphalt, and then he looks up at Vance and says, "You fucking idiot. That is the one thing. That's the one thing that I can use. That's like my whole shit.
Oh my
You
god! Oh
shot
my
it!
god! Give it give it to me. Give it to me.
We're on the ground outside
Yes.
of an open sewer manhole. So
Yeah.
your
I
your whole
fix things
thing
in
was
weirder
about to get us
places.
killed, and second of all, we're like doing stuff. Come on, let's go. We got
Palace,
chores to run.
give me a thing.
I pull the broken pieces of glass from my corset and just put them in Alice's hands.
As Alice takes this broken piece of technology, you look around and you're in sort of like a park. It's a nice, quaint. There's a couple of trees. There's some very nicely manicured hedges. You all sit down on this like bone white park bench that's next to this sort of thoroughfare. Palace, the Elysium is deserted. There's no one here. You've never seen it like this before.
That's weird.
I would like to release Perseus, my little drone bird, to keep watch around us through the park as we reconvene.
Okay, how is Perseus gonna let you know if something happens?
It's gonna tweet.
Okay, cool.
To my and by tweet, I do
Hashtag
mean
things have happened.
Hashtag things have happened. No, but I actually mean that. That little beeper thing I pulled out, it'll send me a notification.
Okay, so a little sound will happen on your person. Okay, I see something. Okay, great. So you take Palace's broken glass little pocket computer, and you're gonna do something, right?
If it seems like I can fix it, I assumed that it was unfixable because this shit is in pieces.
It's a fabricate check.
Can I roll to fabricate?
Okay, yeah, pass. I can't do that.
Yeah, you can do that. It's pretty broken. Difficulty 11.
Fuck. I'm gonna use. I might as well. I'm gonna use tenacity.
Okay.
You said 11?
Mm-hmm.
Woof. Okay. Yeah, I'll use tenacity. And I rolled a 2 on my d4, so I fix it.
Okay. Yeah, you patch it up. Palace, it's a little weird. It's a little. There's still a huge spiderwebby crack on the front of the screen. The screen flickers a little bit. The coloring is off. It's not nearly as high definition as you remember it being when you set up the holographic projection for it to like send up the graphics around the screen. One part of it has like a couple lines of dead pixels that don't project right. But other than that, seems to it works well enough for your purposes.
And I say, mind your fingers, dear. Just be careful.
Our resolution looks like one of those old 4K TVs now. That's weird.
Are you fucking? What year are you from? It doesn't.
It's like the year 4000.
I
There's
can't
like
Not
12K
much
TVs
is,
now.
but we live up in space.
It's space. Have as many Ks as you want.
I just like look at.
You lick it?
No, I said I look
No,
at.
If we're worried about your
Don't lick it,
fingers,
you're gonna cut your tongue
definitely
out.
worry about your tongue.
No, I look. I just kind of like look back and forth. I'm just like, thanks. Would you all
So
mind
what does that
if
do?
my terminal?
Yeah, what does that do?
I mean, everything. You really don't have a terminal? It's like you can like. I mean, it used to be just for like messaging and internet, but these days it can be pretty much anything.
Huh.
See, watch, and I'm going to like go into it and just like dig around a little bit. I'm gonna like make the lights in the park around us kind of like turn off and back on again.
Whoa, no. That's not
Can-
for you. That is
can-
for the city to do.
It's for anyone
we,
who
like,
can get to it.
Walk and talk while
Yeah,
we
sure.
do this.
Yeah.
Get moving towards that comm station.
Except, actually, I probably don't say that to Vance. I just like roll my eyes and start walking because I'm
yeah.
so mad at you. Can we take a quick
I want to take
break?
off-
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is the end of a scene, so check in with your incentives, and then we will continue in a moment.
See you in a
I
second,
did use
everybody.
violence to solve a problem.
Fuck you, Vance.
Did I make something new?
right, here we go. Hello, everybody. We're back. We're gonna go for a little bit longer.
I don't like that I can see myself. I'm going to.
How much
leave.
longer do we want to go for? Do we want to
Oh,
go for?
Smith said like 10 would be our cutoff, probably, but whatever makes
Oh,
sense.
okay. Cool. That works for me.
All right.
Okay. Sweet. So, everyone check in with incentives, award experience points as necessary.
I didn't get
Yeah.
any.
Oh,
Damn
bummer.
it.
Okay.
I got so many just for blowing your thing up.
I love it. Okay.
I'm gonna
Oh,
kill you
I
in
got
game. I'm
this
literally
many.
going to kill you in game.
Nice. Okay, cool. So you all are in this sort of like office park area. Elysium looks sort of like, if you imagine, it kind of has a vibe of like the inside of a beehive a little bit.
Mhm.
There's like these honeycombed apartments that are kind of looking out into the main thoroughfare, that reach all the way up from the white sort of concrete / metal floor to the ceiling. It's very, very tall ceiling. It almost feels outdoor. You can see on the ceiling of this chamber, there's way, way, way high above you, there's this artificial sky with clouds floating across. Vance, you recognize it as fake immediately, obviously, because you're in a space station. But it's remarkably similar to the feel, like the general feeling of Earth. You can sense there's artificial air being piped in to create a breeze. To get the feeling of being outside. It's beautiful, and it's completely empty.
Guys, I gotta tell you, I was cramped in that fighter ship for like 20 hours flying here to go straight from that into multiple gunfights and a sewer chase. This smells better than anything I've been in days.
I mean, I live in a basement, so this is better than anything I've ever seen.
I just take a deep sigh and like look up at the artificial clouds.
Fake clouds?
Yeah, they're fake.
Big clouds.
Oh.
You know, it's just like that thing.
So is it like a screen?
Is it a screen?
Yeah, I mean,
That's
essentially.
Great. Yes, it's a screen.
All right.
Can I find my way to the comms from here, or would I have to make another navigate? That's like
No. You're in Elysium now. You're good.
Great.
You know where everything is here.
okay. I start walking. I want to get the fuck off this planet.
Can I get vigilance scores from everyone here?
My vigilance is 8.
9.
Oh, my passive one? 7.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. So you all are walking around. You notice that there's no one here. You're completely alone. Every once in a while, you see a large ornithopter like machine. It's like a hawk kind of robot looking thing. Kind of swoops in the air high above you near the top of the chamber, and kind of like, and you duck behind a building, and it kind of swoops by, seemingly unperturbed by you. Every once in a while, there's a little like box looking robot that sort of trundles by, and it's like has this little like broom. It's like sweeping up and cleaning the street. One of them comes up to you and sort of sprays your shoes, Palace.
God.
And you and you like kind of like are embarrassed, and you like smell yourself a little bit, and you smell like ammonia from being in the sewer.
Oh God. Just brush myself off. I'm wearing a Bite Me Daddy t-shirt. I can't.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it smells like it.
What is that? We shower
Yeah,
in the Warrens.
it's fine.
I have a shower in the basement.
Yeah, you smell like strawberry shampoo. It's fine. Keep walking.
I think we all smell like a sewer right now.
That's fair.
Honestly, the shirt's probably the nicest smelling thing about me at this point.
This is a new t-shirt.
It's a new t-shirt. It is freshly laundered. Okay, that shit. There are a couple things. First of all, Al. Okay, would I have recognized what was going on with like the water in the pipes when people were like gathered underneath the pipes? is that something that's new for me? Or would I recognize what that was? Okay.
I mean, you've never seen anything like that before.
Okay, in that case, I want to like turn to Alice and be like, what was that with the people at the pipes? Is that like a
Yeah. It's not good. Water's been an issue for a while. I think it's starting to kind of come to a head. We can't get water anymore. What do you ask?
It's not like, well, I'm just, because people were like fighting over it. I would just.
Right. It's a commodity. We have to pay a lot of money. And if you notice in the computer, it says that they're not making water the way they're supposed to, which means there's even less of it. So we fight over whatever it is, even if it's dirty. You gotta do what you gotta do.
They don't have it at, like, I don't know, a corner store or something?
No. And if they did, don't you think they'd sell out if we're running out? Supply and demand. Come on. I don't know anything about the economy. Why are you asking me? I live in a basement.
Great.
All I know is we have a lot of juice at the shop because people from Elysium who need special jobs done like that kind of shit. So luckily we have it. But like, just fresh water? Not really a thing. So now that you mention it, I probably didn't wash that shirt because we don't have water.
You're washing it in juice.
That's why it smells like strawberries. That's why it smells like strawberries.
Obviously. Jesus Christ.
Flash to Rico with all of his tattoos and shit has a bottle full of pink strawberry juice. It's just like spritzing all of his clothes. Oh, truly, people outside of Elysium live in hell.
Yeah.
So.
Fuck me, man. I don't really have anything else that I want to like RP, but I do have a question for the DM. Just a DM. What are we playing?
How dare you?
I'm so sorry. The game master.
It's actually Game Man. Come on.
The game man. The game person.
The game man.
Please. Oh, Carrie.
The gamer. I'm the gamer.
How sexist of you,
Game
Carrie.
Man was my dad.
As a woman. Wow.
I'm just saying he's a man and he's the game man. I would be the
shitting
game
on you.
woman.
I'm shitting on you. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Sorry,
what
sorry,
question do you
sorry,
have
sorry.
for the person running this
Well,
game?
now I feel bad.
I'm sorry. I'm silly. I wanted to ask. I mean, I'm silly as. Okay, it doesn't fucking matter. Anyway, I wanted to ask.
This is a goddamn disaster.
Earlier, when those mercenaries came to the shop and were trying to kill Al, there was a drug that they used. Do I know what it is? Would I have recognized the outward show?
No, not from experience.
Okay.
Yes, by reputation.
Okay.
It wasn't a drug. It's a adrenaline shot to keep someone alive when they're almost dead. Like it's a last I'm gonna fucking die here if I don't do this, and just gives you that last piece of juice to endure and get out if you need to.
Okay. And then thinking about that, I will take one of my rings and I kind of turn the top part open and I just take a little bump and I keep walking.
I look at Palace and I'm like, did you just do drugs?
Do you want some?
I mean, what are they?
It's an amphetamine. It's an upper. Do you want some?
I hear you.
It's pretty good.
I'm good. Maybe later. Mm-hmm.
Great. I just look at the clouds and then I keep walking.
You spot another wheeling and soaring bird-like machine, and you grab everyone and pull them into the shadow of an empty building, and it passes, and then you'll kind of emerge and make your way to the comms array. On your way there, you notice something weird.
Yeah.
In the distance, as you're approaching the comm array, let me describe this comms array before we describe what happens next, because you're approaching the array, and it's this massive. It looks like a massive pit in the middle of the street. You are on the outer rim of Ceres, and Ceres is spinning for gravity, so space is towards your feet. The comms array is the massive antenna that extends out into it's like a big dish that extends out into space. And so to get into it, you go in this massive hole. It's probably 60, 70 feet across.
Oh, Jesus.
And there's spiral staircases that lead down. You can see there's like tiered rooms, kind of like it's kind of this cone shape that's going slowly down, and then at the bottom you can see there's columns supporting this huge dish that makes up the comms array for Ceres. As you approach, you notice something weird. There are people for the first time that you've seen here, but they're not like Elysium people. They're not dressed in fashionable, statement-giving clothes. They're not on the street walking without fear or without looking over their shoulder. These people are keeping to the shadows. They're trying to remain hidden. You see two people, but the way they're moving, you kind of get the sense that they're part of a larger group. They are moving in the shadows. You can see that one of them is a massive, muscle-bound figure with a very, very large something strapped to their back. It doesn't look like a gun, but it looks like it's meant for violence. There's another person down there who's much smaller, but they are kind of shepherding this hulking sewer robot, like the same kind that you saw on the camera. It has this furnace glow coming from its underbelly, and it's this huge back, like kind of like a turtle, and a tiny, tiny little head, and it's kind of like trundling along. And there's this tiny little figure who's kind of like snapping a finger and kind of directing it, and they're sort of keeping to the shadows, darting between different offices and different rooms, and spiraling down into this comms array. They haven't seen you.
So I'm guessing they don't normally work here.
Yeah, no, they don't. They look. Listen, if people who looked like that ended up here, they would be quickly escorted out post haste. So no.
What? Rude.
Okay. Well,
Well, they don't. They're not
They're not what?
from here.
oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
Nothing?
No, it's it's cool. So some of them look dangerous, and normally,
I mean, you look dangerous.
yeah, but apparently I'm on my last bullet of my laser gun, the one that
You-
actually hurts.
What?
Have other guns?
I still have like my submachine gun, but the sniper rifle has got like one left in it, so I would say I'd like to sneaky murder most of these people and see if they have more bullets for that gun.
Could we look at them to see if they do before we kill them?
Okay.
Just a thought.
Okay. Sure.
Because it's a big gun,
Mm-hmm.
so we should see if they have it, and if they don't have it,
Hey,
we could scoot past. Correct? Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
No, let's do that.
John.
I've got my
Whenever. Okay, I want to let everybody else do their thing, but I also want to use my scoping the joint feature.
Ooh.
So I can roll to notice to scope a place or person from a distance. On a success, I get to ask 2 questions about what there is and how best to get at it. Like, what is there and how do I get there?
Yeah.
On a success and a perk, I ask 3 questions. Okay, here we go. So, from a distance.
Sloan.
Yes.
Someone in the chat says that you are coming in a bit quieter than the rest of us.
Oh. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, Drex.
Project.
Appreciate you. Sorry, I was looking down. Okay.
Thanks, chat.
Thank you, chat. Okay, we'll do this now. What's
love
the
you, chat.
what is the DC?
Difficulty is gonna be 8 for this.
Okay. Oh my god. Why? Oh my god. All right. Notice.
You're in that tenacity.
8.
Yeah.
I don't have that much tenacity.
Can I donate tenacity to this?
All right. No, it's.
Do you have an ability that lets you do that?
Can you get
I
an
can make
ability
one
that
up.
lets you do that? That's cool. I'm burning 3. So I have 3 tenacity left. I'm burning 3 tenacity to succeed on that, and I rolled a 3 on my d4.
So do you have 0 tenacity now?
No, I'm good. I have 3
Okay,
left.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No, I would.
What'd you roll on the d4?
Wait, what
just a
happens if
3.
you have 0 tenacity? I should read them.
If you have 0 tenacity, if you get to 0 tenacity, you lose it, and you lose your nerve, and something bad happens to you.
Oh, I
Okay.
can make someone stop losing it.
Yep, yeah, you totally can.
Well,
Okay,
let's
cool.
see.
So you scope the joint. What questions do you have?
okay. So one of the suggestions is what is happening / what is this person doing? So I want to try and figure out.
These people are sneaking into the comms array, likely for the same reasons you are.
So we should have killed them.
How many questions do I have? 3? 2?
2.
2?
Two. 3 on a perk.
My second question is
Bullets. Your second question is bullets.
what I can either ask a question to confirm whether they have what they want, or ask whether we can actually catch them unawares, or how we can catch them unawares. Fuck me. Any of them would have something that we could use. So what is a good way to catch this person unawares?
You do spot a path down that doesn't intersect with where they're going. It seems like they don't know this place that well, and they're sort of trying to figure out where to go. And as you're taking a second to like scope out what's happening, you see that 3 other people sort of emerge from the shadows, and they sort of convene. This is a group of 5 plus the robot. They sort of convene and they discuss. One person who's sort of this tall, lanky figure wearing a cloak and has this long, slick back hair, kind of like pushes his hair back and sort of seems to like emphatically get in someone's face a little bit. And then the small guy who was leading the robot sort of comes up and like puts a hand on his shoulder and is like, and they seem like they're sort of lost and they're trying to get through some stuff.
Is there a chance that I recognize any of them?
Not from this distance.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Even if you did.
Can I? Oh, that's a bad and stupid idea, but I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to just like start walking toward them with an air of importance.
I would like
Okay.
to pull off and like be aiming at them from like an unseen place.
Totally. You can totally do that. Ella, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna watch. I'll go
From
with
up top?
I'll go with Palace.
Okay, you go with Palace.
Oh God, no! Don't. Shit.
Okay, so you go
What's
with
the
Palace.
worst that could happen?
Palace, you start walking, and Al, you see Al following behind you.
I'm just like, God, fuck.
It doesn't take them long to spot you. A couple of them sort of like put a hand on a sidearm, and then one of them steps forward. A dark-skinned, like female-presenting person has these blue, shimmering holographic tattoos that sort of like send these like light blue streaks up her face, outlining a symbol of a dragon, kind of all the way across her neck and face.
Did you invent high fantasy face tattoos?
So not the same as the tattoos that we saw on the thugs who came to get.
Decidedly not.
Decidedly
No.
not. Okay, so different
No,
people.
the faction that you met last time is called the Hand of God. These people
Jesus.
are not part of the Hand of God. Definitely different iconography. You're not totally sure what faction they're a part of because you'd have to do some research like you did last time. You're not really in that culture. So
Okay.
And so this woman steps forward. She's wearing a kind of like leather, bulletproof, looking armor.
Yeah.
With shoulder plates. She doesn't appear to be armed, and she steps forward and she says, "Can we help you?"
Can I help you? What are you all doing here?
We're maintenance, here to fix the wires.
That is very cute. You know that only people who are cleared for maintenance are allowed to be in there, and you obviously are not. I don't think that our maintenance workers have the same, I would say, body mod sort of thing that you have going on here. It's very cool. I like it. It's nice tattoos, but yeah, no.
She steps forward and closer to you and says, "We're here for maintenance, and this area is a work zone. You should leave, or you could get hurt."
I think that I'll be fine. And actually, I think that you all need to get out of here. Because, listen, I have had a couple conversations with the enforcers in this area already. They're kind of at the end of their rope. Pretty stressed. And they probably don't want to have to deal with any more than they are already dealing with. So maybe you should leave before they show up here. Say if someone
Make
calls
an intimidate check, please.
Okay.
Man, that is so mean.
I'm the worst person
this
ever.
This is a contested roll against their
What is
persuasion.
What is intimidate here? Command go.
Let me look at the character sheet and just make sure.
Or like coerce.
I think command code
coerce.
is right.
Coerce is definitely it.
Okay.
Okay, so depending on how you're definitely trying to scare them. I would say do persuade.
Persuade? Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
persuade.
Okay.
Persuade's fine.
Fuck yeah, dog.
They're gonna roll against. They're gonna do resist social.
Okay.
They rolled pretty low. What'd you roll?
I rolled like an 11.
Yeah. You beat them.
And I got a 2 on the 4.
So as this is happening, Alice, you look over Palace's shoulder and you see the small like mechanic guy. He has these like big goggles on his head.
Mhm.
They're kind of like every once in a while a green circle kind of goes whoop, on the top, and this hulking robot is sort of like standing over him a little bit. He catches your eye, and you sense like recognition for a moment, and you catch him hold his terminal up like this towards Palace's face, and then lower his goggles, and you can start to see like symbols flashing.
You can't. He can't see me though, or he can't. He can't match my face because I have blind spot.
You can't. Yeah.
Because why?
Well, it says authorities, but
No, this is kind of the same thing.
Cannot relate your description to one another, and your face and voice are disguised in recordings and footage.
What?
Yeah. So you see, and Palace, you can catch this too because you're sort of savvy to this. And you sort of step forward and like take it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And you see this kid sort of like raise the goggles and lower them and sort of like clean the lens and like look through again. And something has gone wrong here for this person trying to scope Palace out.
Do I recognize the mechanic?
No, you don't. The mechanic then sort of tilts the terminal to point it at you.
I just want to like.
If I can
and then pull my goggles down.
If I can see that, can I disrupt it?
Yeah, spend your tenacity.
Okay, I spend 2 tenacity. Y'all, I'm running through tenacity like Drano over here. This is insane.
Drano.
Alice, you can sense with your empathic abilities a sense of recognition, and this guy's heartbeat starts to like elevate a little bit. He's going to try to roll to recognize you. He's going to do a search because he's searching a database.
I like elbow Palace a little bit. I'm like, we might have a problem.
Okay, well, his
difficulty for him is 10, and now he has to roll above a 13. Here.
Okay.
so it says increase the difficulty of checks made with that technology by your ranks in hack.
You have 3, right?
I have I have 1 and it's like +1 knowledge, and then I have 3 ranks in hack.
Yeah, so it's 3.
Okay.
It's just your ranks in hack, not your total modifier.
Great.
Cool. So he has to roll 13 on this. It's pretty high.
Does it help that my hair is in a hat and wearing goggles?
No. Rolls a perk.
Fuck.
Right.
He pauses, raises the goggles, and peers at you for a second. And he starts whispering. The woman sort of goes, all right. How about you walk us out? I don't want any trouble.
Walk you out?
Yeah, you're being so helpful. Letting us know that we're in the wrong spot. We would love for you to escort us out so that we don't run into any of these frustrated authorities you mentioned.
I would love to. And I will walk them out.
So they stand and they wait for you to turn and start walking away.
I turn and start walking away.
I'm not going with you.
You turn and start walking away?
Yeah.
They wait. Al, you're still looking at them?
Yeah.
I just like turn back and I'm like, Alice, come on.
No, I'm gonna stay here.
You can go back to the apartment if you want.
I might do that.
You should.
I'm in the mood for bagels. And I'm just gonna wait.
Alice, go back to the apartment.
I'd like to see you off, the
Alice.
whole, like, watch you go thing. That ass?
You are fucking it up. Alice, go.
Fine.
Thank
And
you.
I turn around.
And then I turn to the woman. I'm just like, come on, let's go.
She kind of looks back over her shoulder and steps forward and starts to follow you. And the crew behind her sort of fall in line. You all spiral up and you get to the top of the comms array. Vance, you see this whole thing go down.
Mm-hmm.
And you sense an opening where you could get downstairs if you wanted to without being noticed.
Would I still be able to see them?
Yeah, well, you kind of have a choice. You can either stay and keep your scope on these people with Palace, or you can try to go into the comms array as they're leaving. But you can't do both.
Right. I'm just trying to think that I'm not gonna probably be able to do anything with this computer.
But I can.
This is not what I'm good at. So
And so can I.
I'm gonna kind of like stay here and hang out and maybe like try and cause a distraction that would give them an excuse for like one of them to go down and check on it. Actually, where are they going? Can I ask? Like,
yeah. So they're running back up to the rim of this pit in the floor of the station. The pit is the comms array, so they're kind of spiraling back up. They're about to reach the rim where we're at like street level.
Okay. Are they passing through any doors as they do that, or are they going to pass through any doors?
Yeah. There's a couple of like you can see like most of this spiral staircase is like glass, like windows looking out into the pit, and so they kind of pass through doors as they go in, and some of the staircases are sort of open.
Okay. So I want to wait until the whole group has passed through one of these doors, and I want to like get my submachine gun. How far is it? Should probably use a rifle. The last bullet.
It's a little far for the submachine gun.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put the rifle up and have it aimed at the control panel for that door. Okay. So with that there, I'm gonna take one of my spent shells and just like hurl it across the pit so that it like clatters over on the other side, and I like hopefully one of my friends comes through the door before any of the bad guys do.
Wait, are you trapping them inside?
I'm going to trap everybody but one of you who can actually fuck with the computer inside.
Inside. But if they're inside, can't they fuck with the computer? And if we're trapped on the outside, they can't.
I thought we were supposed to. You guys are going up and the computer is down, right?
So here's what's happening right now. Palace and Al are leading this group of
No, I got
strangers.
kicked out.
You're all leaving.
Alice is like kind of so Alice is like going, confirmed that she would leave, but however that needs to happen, like maybe you travel with us for a second and then we split off at the end.
Yeah, I figured I would split off and then go back.
Yeah, whatever. But we are traveling upward from inside of the comms array currently, because we were like just inside of it, and now we're coming back out, right? Because I'm leading these folks out of the comms array. Yeah. So if we leave, if one of us leaves and you shoot the door, you're shooting everybody, and not shooting everybody, but you're shooting the door and keeping people inside, but they can still fuck with the comms because they are on the inside.
Oh, okay. I see. Well, then I'm just gonna wait.
Okay. So you all get to the top, and this group of 6 people are kind of around Palace. Alice, what are you doing? Are you with Palace, or are you kind of stepping away?
I'm gonna split off, like I'm going somewhere else, and then I'm gonna head back to the comm station because I got the power.
But you'll have to,
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
So this woman with the tattoo steps up to you. She has sort of like tight cropped black hair, and then the top is really like curly and sort of like pushed back into a ponytail. And we all kind of stand, and you're all standing there at the top of the comms very sort of awkwardly, and she looks to her 5 companions.
I'll keep walking.
You keep walking?
Yeah, I'm taking them out.
They
out,
stop
out.
at the top of the comms array, and they say, strange that we're so alone out here. Where are your escorts?
Well, I have one. I have Alice, but she's going back right now. And other than that,
Just the one?
Yeah, other than that, it's just me.
Huh.
Are you coming? Turn around and keep walking.
You see Vance, the very, very large muscle-bound guy at the back of the group, has this massive, looks like a pipe, basically, but he takes it off of his shoulder and sort of flips it in his hand.
With the pipe? Oh, God!
Like a bazooka.
A blade that comes from just below his fist all the way up to the tip of the pipe
Excuse me?
appears.
Oh, Jesus Lord.
And kind of and starts walking up behind Alice and is going to strike.
Okay, I want to put on my pilot helmet with all of my respirators that distort my voice just a little bit when I'm speaking through them. And from the darkness, I just want to start shouting, officers report, they head out, they head up and out, they're coming your direction, please engage, come in and engage, violence is
extremely necessary.
high danger.
High violence.
Danger. Officers.
Do I
Officers collapse on comm tower.
with my empathy ways, do I feel anything?
Yeah, you feel the imminent threat of pain and violence on Palace.
Oh, I thought this was at me. Okay, great. I would like to draw my drill.
Okay, you spin and draw the drill fast. These 6 people bristle with weapons suddenly. The small, like, Twinkie boy who is doing the robot pulls 2 pistols out and points them. The muscle-bound guy grabs Palace by the top of his head and lifts him off the ground and pulls the blade up to his neck. The woman who seemed to be unarmed, she shrugs off her jacket, and these like 2 metal wings like appear out of her spine.
Fucking
they unfold,
wings? Are you kidding me?
That's cool
2 blades
as shit.
come out of her like wrist, like she has these embedded like hidden blades that are like embedded in her skeleton, and they pop out, and she has these two blades. Suddenly, this group of people are just pointy and scary and pointing all the weapons at everyone. Vance, you pop out of hiding and draw your sniper rifle and point it at everyone. The vents are kind of like spitting flame out, and you are in a Mexican standoff with these figures. The large sewer robot sort of like backs up like a bear and kind of like scopes everyone out and starts circling. The woman with the blades out looks at everyone and is like, who do you work for? You're not
Who do you
not
work for?
I can't say anything. I'm
Last
like,
I checked, we have more pointy things than you do. You answer.
We don't. Okay. We don't work for anybody. We are free agents. I'm an entrepreneur. We're just here.
I want to say that they're working for me. I like choke it out as my neck is being.
Yeah.
I'm literally being held by the
feel like
fucking
the heat
head.
Of its like orange blade prickling at your neck.
Like they're working for me.
God's sake, drop this boy. Drop him. And the guy's like, and shoves you out, and you kind of collapse on the ground. And they all sort of like semicircle around you.
Coughing. Oh.
I don't know if you guys heard earlier, but the cops, they were just shouting downstairs. They're definitely coming this way. You guys have got to leave.
Well, and then the woman sort of turns to you and is like, this one threatened to turn us in. If the cops are coming, I don't see any reason to keep you alive. But if, for some reason, you have other information, maybe we can talk.
I think that we should all just talk. Like, if you want to just put the pointy things down. All I got's a drill. It doesn't do a whole lot.
What information do you want?
Why are you here? Who are you?
We want to basically just turn our phones back on. Actually, that's not that big a deal.
It's funny, we had kind of the same plan.
So it sounds like we should just work together. Yeah?
So,
Yeah.
Is there anything?
who are you working for?
Is there anything else that's like identifying about these people?
You can. Let's see.
I mean, would it even be
What's the
possible for me to
appropriate
gather that
skill?
while everybody is talking at each other?
Do you speak read Ceresian?
Ceresian? No.
Yeah. Any language of like below Elysium?
I have I have native, which is whatever. Is it common?
No, it would be probably like English.
Something like that.
One of the Elysium languages.
Yeah, I have Elysium languages, or my native, whatever
so
that is.
what we're for our purposes here, you all are getting like short range translation from your devices.
Oh, great, awesome.
Alice, actually no, you wouldn't have to, because all of you speak enough languages of like the inner planets to talk to each other, because Alice does business with Elysium people.
Yeah. Okay.
So you have enough ranks and languages to yeah. So you speak Ceresian. So you can recall politics as you look at these people and try to figure out who they're working for.
Great.
Is there anything? I just want to look and see like who is. Is there someone here who's like a technician? Like their person, somebody who has like
the Twinkie boy with two pistols pointed at your head is definitely a technical kind of person.
Oh god, twink versus twink.
You rolled a 6 on recall politics. DC's 8 for this.
I also rolled a 6 on recall politics.
Okay, do you want to burn anything to succeed?
I only have 3 tenacity left.
Oh, bummer.
Up to you.
Should I use it?
No, keep it.
Okay, I'm not gonna burn anything, but I also rolled a setback.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to kill these people.
Can I say, who's another family? Fuck. Is there somebody who's like a very well-known, sort of go-between between the upper levels and the lower levels, like somebody who commands respect
You can-
between both.
You can recall person for this.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Difficulty 8.
Okay.
This time,
Fuck
as
yeah,
the
dog.
technician sort of raises his terminal, you've already disrupted it, but he's trying again as part of Al's complication for trying to scope these people out.
Yeah.
And Al, you sense recognition when he looks at you.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Why did I even burn
And
that?
he says, "Hey, this one. We've been looking for her."
I shoot my drill at him.
Fuck,
You do?
dude.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll. Everyone gets one action here, if you want to take it.
Well,
for
I
something.
rolled an 8 with a perk, if it matters.
For what?
For like remembering someone who is a go-between, like somebody who works, like they would probably be from the upper, like enough respected in the upper echelon, or at least useful that people like barely respect them, but then also respected or feared in like the lower levels of the place.
Yeah, so you have a couple people. You have customs officer, the head customs officer of Valent, and you have the head of security of Valent. Those are the two people who would match that description. What's their reputation? Choose one and tell me about their reputation.
God, I mean, the easiest one to outline would be security officer. Would just be like a fucking hard ass son of a bitch, like ruthless, absolute letter of the law, like, and nothing else. He's like a fuckwad, just the worst kind of person. And I'm really was trying to think of that to be like, who could I name drop here to like gain an advantage, but we're shooting at them now, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So you're shooting the technician, Al?
Yeah. I rolled a 9.
That hits.
And
so 4
I
damage.
rolled a perk.
Okay, you shoot and you knock him down. His weapons go sliding across the ground, but suddenly all 5 of the other people burst into motion. Palace, you're gonna the guy with the blade is gonna swing at you.
We're gonna die here.
That's a 10 and a perk. What's your defense?
Not a 10. Well below.
The blade slams into you, go flying across the room. You take 8 damage from that because it's doubled. Because he got a perk. The woman with the wings suddenly takes off from the ground and goes up into the sky. That's her action. The other 4 people are going to split their attacks between Vance and Al.
Great.
Did I not get my
Oh
like,
yeah, Vance, go ahead. Yeah.
Can I do the giant dude?
Yeah.
Okay. 15 to hit.
Hits.
So
I'm
that's
kidding.
10 damage to him.
Okay, he looks pretty wounded from that. What weapon did you use for this?
Oh, I shouldn't. It should just be the machine gun. So it's
Okay.
actually going to be a little bit less damage. I think it is just 6.
Okay, cool. 7 to hit Al.
I just hit.
Okay, you take 4 damage, and a 12 to hit Vance.
12 is my defense, so that hits.
4 damage to you.
12 is your defense? Are
This
you
area erupts into submachine gun fire. Al, you take a couple of bolts to the shoulder. You are in a bad spot. There's no cover out here. You're just out in the open on the edge of this comms array. Everyone shoots. The boy goes flying back. His weapons slide across the ground. The robot kind of grabs him and sort of cradles him underneath, protecting him from the submachine gun fire. All of these bullets are sort of bouncing off this massive robot. Palace, you drop to the feet of this like behemoth of a man. He takes his huge glowing orange blade and swipes down at you and just gets lit up by machine gun fire, starts bleeding from his chest. And everyone sort of freezes for a moment.
Stop. We're not, I mean it. They are working for me. They're under whatever the fuck, whatever agreement we have. I'm Palace Drake. I'm trying to get off of Ceres. These two are working for me. We're trying to get the comms back online because I need to pay somebody to fix this fucker's ship. And I point towards Vance. And this one's a little trigger happy.
The kid coughs and steps back up. It's like, do you know how to fix it?
Obviously. You don't?
No more shooting. If you help us, and then you let her come with us after.
No. She's not going with you. She's coming
You're not in
with
a position to negotiate. And he starts getting a little heated. The woman alights down, and the wings sort of fold up behind her, but she keeps her hidden blades out.
Who are you working for while we're at it?
We work for Juris Gear. He's looking for you.
Do you want to tell me why? You want to let me
You're
in on
needed.
that? For what?
A job. It's urgent. You have a duty to us and to the station.
I have a duty to myself.
Well, that actually sounds really important. So, you know what? We will help you fix the comms for a price, and then we'll let you take her to Juris Gear.
Excuse me?
We're not
Price
letting...
is your life. You can't win this fight.
But then you still can't fix the comms.
We've got time.
Listen, we've spent lots of time with computers, and it just breaks them worse. So if you actually want to get this done right, suggest you let us help you.
I don't
Smith
see
is
any
just
reason for
telling
us
his
to be
own
at
life
odds.
story.
We can fix the comms for us. We can fix them for you.
There's
we can
no...
work together. We can get out of here and not call any attention to ourselves. No more bullet holes in the nice shrubbery. Just make it happen. We'll get out. We'll get you ammo, whatever you need. And as long as you let Al stay with us and do the job, we can all be copacetic.
But what if I don't want to do the job? Don't I get a say?
No.
I'm
We
not
ask that
asking
you-
you.
We ask that you hear him out before you say no.
Fine.
You all aren't from here. You need my help. Our help. But mostly mine. If...
You see this kind of like rubs up some of them the wrong way. But you can continue.
I will help you. But if you take Al, we're coming with you.
I am not. I am not.
Okay, if you take Al, I'm coming with you.
It's fine
I'll
with
be
us.
fine on my own.
Or you can just kind of like look at Alice and Vance, and I think back to the fucking conversation that we had where we were like, I said if we all go together, this bitch has a better opportunity to kill the motherfucker, and we can gather the money for whoever for this one and myself. So I'm thinking back to that currently, and I just look at them and I'm just like,
okay.
you could try to fix it by yourselves and run the risk of damaging it permanently. Or you could have me help you. I don't know how willing you are to fuck with that kind of shit. Not entirely certain. Is Juris like cool with having mistakes happen, or is he more of a no excuses kind of guy?
Juris values results.
Mm.
As do we.
Then it sounds like you might need some help.
I agree. Can we work together and avoid bloodshed for the moment?
I'm gonna look at Vance.
I just nod.
I'm just gonna try and spark some of that knowledge skill in that little head. Just see if I can get a little sparkle behind the eyes. Anything.
I'm wearing my helmet. You can't see anything.
It's like guy wearing sunglasses and face masks. It's just like nothing.
God. What? I hope that he understands what I'm referencing, and I look back at these people, because we're not gonna fucking get out of here alive if we try to fight them. There's no way.
All right, let's go fix the comms.
All of their weapons sort of return to their concealed places. And the woman with the curly hair pulled back and the face tattoo looks at Alice and holds out a hand. I'm Violet.
I'm Al.
Nice to meet you, Al.
Too close.
In person, at least. Heard a lot about you. It's good to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
I don't know that you looks at Vance.
Not many people do.
Well met. In any
Sure.
Anyway, let's head in. And you all...
there's nothing for me? Nothing for hi.
Hi. I know who you are. You're Palace Drake. You're supposed to be off station, but it's not the strangest thing I've seen today, so.
So people keep telling me.
It turns out that this module is all just about the dangers of identity theft.
So,
It's identity theft all the way down.
just projecting what would happen to any influencer at the first sign of inconvenience.
So you all leave the street level of Elysium and start walking down the spiraling hallways of the comms array, heading down into this massive structure. You reach the bottom, passing offices and power relays and all these different maintenance closets. There's these massive cables that are kind of winding down the path with you, and you reach the dish. And it's this large circular room with glass walls looking out into space. You've now gone down far enough that you are actually off of Elysium and out. You can kind of look around you, and you can see Ceres curving away into the distance above you, sort of like this huge.
Now, would you say it's a deep dish?
Ceiling. That's a real deep dish.
That's a real deep dish, baby.
All around are these stations with computers and these large servers that are giving off a lot of heat. This bottom of the dish is far away from the climate control of Elysium proper, and it's very cold. But even as you walk by these servers, they're giving off this emanating this amazing amount of heat into the room. If you were to touch it, it would burn as if you were touching a hot stove. There's so much energy coming off of these things.
I do want to do that stupid and then put my hands in front of it, like.
Yeah, you do so. Yeah, the very, very large man kind of walks up next to you. He's wearing this tank top. His shoulders are kind of out. He has goosebumps. He looks.
Oh, buddy.
Cold.
This helps.
Oh yeah. Hi.
Yeah. Hi. What's your name?
I'm Ed.
Hi, Ed. I'm Al.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Can I get to my if I get to my terminal, can I do a quick little searchy search?
Absolutely. Yes.
Can I please just try and figure out this bitch's shit? Like, oh my god, what is happening?
I love whenever we ask to do a check that it feels like John has been waiting hours for us to ask for.
I see. Well, I said that I wanted to do this last time we played, and then I never actually did it.
Okay, so you can search, or you can, you can search. Make a search check.
Is what skill is that?
Willpower.
Willpower, skill, search.
You can also make a hack check. It's kind of the same situation.
Okay, question. Am I adding my ranks, or do I add my ranks and my base skill?
You make a skill check.
Yes.
You add your willpower plus your ranks.
Fantastic. Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah. The only time you're not going to do that formula is when the ability specifies that you add your ranks in something.
And what would the DC for the hack check be different from the search check?
Hack is going to be a little bit lower. In this situation.
I'm taking hack. Yeah. Then holy shit.
Because you do have access to this massive database around you. You're in the comms array.
11 with a 3 on the 4.
Okay. So you start connecting to this comms array, which is sort of the hub for all communication and data across Ceres. And you start searching for Al. You find some information about Al's background. Al, name 3 surface level things that Palace Drake finds on the internet about you.
Oh,
Just
okay.
surface level? I don't get anything else?
Don't worry, we're getting there.
Okay.
You find a news article about my court trial. You find my name comes up with the Cuckoo's Crater shop. And then you find my whatever the high fantasy equivalent of like the fan art. What am I trying to think of? You know when people post like their drawings and stuff on the internet? You find my page of
I'm
that,
familiar.
but it's just pictures of mechanical birds that I've made.
You find Alice's Tumblr.
Basically, yeah, you
God.
find my Tumblr. I was thinking of like even farther throwback, where it's like I can only think of this really rudimentary website that just has like anime drawings on it, and I can't remember what it's called.
DeviantArt.
But yes, thank you.
DeviantArt. Okay, DeviantArt.
Yes,
Okay, you found
exactly.
Alice's DeviantArt account.
But I mean, Tumblr is probably more accurate. Whatever my soft goth like art page.
I think DeviantArt would work for that.
Yeah. Okay. My DeviantArt.
If it's
only
Celebrating
Al.
its 2000th anniversary.
Palace, you find this surface level information, and you also find a record of a job that Al did, where something mysterious happened that can't be explained easily without knowing about Al's special connection to people and life. Al, what does Palace find? This would be sort of secret, known to only a few people. Maybe Rico is the only person who you told about this experience.
I need more information. What?
So you have, given what happened to you on the ship,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Those powers that you have, those abilities you have, don't just stay dormant. They come out every once in a while. And
Yeah.
while you're on a job, they came out again.
Okay.
And Palace finds information about that. And this would be on Ceres. What happened?
Oh, okay. So it would. Oh my God. Okay, I wasn't ready for this. It would have been probably something like. Oh, I had something and it's gone. Kind of to the effect of like, I went on a job and it turned out that the person who called for the job. I'm trying to explain this and it's not going well. Like I could tell that the person who hired us was actually trying to get rid of us. Does that make sense? Like it was like a red herring job. So like we unfurled a big conspiracy in Ceres where we went in for a job and they were trying to like get rid of us, and instead we exposed them for their corruption and whatnot.
That could probably be connected to like if
Can we work with that?
I mean, I'm assuming that like that would have shown up in like newspapers as like the media for like lib media would like to comment on, or like bourgeois media would like to comment on like all the bad things that happen basically in the lower levels, and so they're like, oh, this crazy shit happened, where like yet another massive underworld crime ring uncovered by unknowing technicians, would be victims turned gang busters.
Yeah, something like
or
that.
some shit like that.
So you find information about Alice being at the center of this conspiracy, uncovering of a conspiracy. I think what was happening is there's this group of people in the Warrens who were sort of siphoning supplies from a shipment that's to be distributed amongst the workers that live in the Warrens. and Al was hired to help repair the the boats that were going out and shipping things among the different substations in the belt, and became at the center of this uncovering of people skimming off the top and stealing from the workers of Ceres.
Hey, yeah, that's better.
That's sort of what I think you were trying to say.
Yeah.
Not
yeah,
totally sure. You can, Carrie. You can feel free to be specific. You don't have to. You don't have to
right.
hedge.
I panicked.
Okay, it's fine. No worries. You'll get used to it.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm good at much like higher, like lower level stakes of storytelling, but when you're like, tell me something about the core of your being, I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, you said you had background stuff, so I was.
Yeah, it wasn't that. It had more to do with my court shit, but that's cool. We'll talk about
Alex.
that later.
Have I seen her use her powers yet? Like, have you used your powers yet, Al?
I healed myself.
Okay, so I probably wouldn't have noticed that.
And I'm really good at reading people, but like in those moments, you probably haven't. They're very intense.
I wonder, would I have figured out like what she was in court for?
Yeah. You find this information. Alice was in court because she went out with a group of people on a trip, and they went missing. They went off radar, and they were gone for weeks. It's the kind of situation where ships go missing, accidents happen out in the black. Who knows? They were presumed dead, but their ship returned after weeks. And when they pulled the ship back in, everyone was fine except for one person who was found dead under mysterious circumstances. Alice confessed to the murder and was taken in as a murderer. Was tried and was paroled under station arrest, for lack of a better term, on Ceres.
How recently did this happen?
How recently was this, Al?
The court case would have been about 4 years ago. I spent a year in an institution because I was a minor. And then when I left, I went under the radar.
Oh.
Also, I killed my dad. That would have been in the records. It was my dad.
Yeah. The person who was dead was. Thank you for that detail. And this is the kind of detail that you have to sort of read between the lines, but they were gone for too long. They went out on a trip that was supposed to be 4 days, and they were gone for 3 weeks. They should have run out of air. They should have run out of food. They should have run out of life support supplies. It's a miracle, but also a tragedy. Inexplicable.
But there's something about this girl.
Something
Isn't that
weird.
what they all say?
Anyway, so you're in this comms array. There's all these servers giving off a ton of heat. All of Juris's folks are like looking at you sort of expectantly as you're on your terminal looking at Alice, and you kind of look over your shoulder and like, oh shit, I have to do something. So you can.
Is there any chance that we can just
try to keep
take
running.
like a second to rest here? Or that not be possible? I need tenacity. I need it.
Yeah, you can rest here.
Because it's
tenacity
something's
would be
like
great.
we can get like 5 tenacity back if we do like a
Yeah, you can short rest.
Post-encounter rest. Okay.
Yeah, they and all the people like they're kind of watching you, but they're also patching each other's wounds because everyone got shot basically.
Can we just huddle up against like the servers or some shit and just like sit for a second? I just need some tenacity back. Thank you.
And then how much vitality can we get back?
I think it's 5 for both.
5. Yeah, you get 5 for both for a short rest.
Okay, well, that's great. I'm 6 for both now, everybody.
Yeah, we're kind of going off book on Bolt healing rules. There are a lot of options in Bolt. Bolt's a game that it's sort of built for what you want. So if you can kind of do what fits with your group.
Do whatever. Be a slut. Do whatever you want. Rules that I live by. Okay. After that, I think that like one more thing before we do this.
Okay.
When Vance was in the shop, I saw him pull his bracelet down and show that symbol to Rico.
Yeah.
Are there any other like symbols that I noticed anywhere on his person? Or is there something about like the bracelet? Because I mean, he's fucking sketch.
As
You
a fun
know
lore drop, I have that tattooed
Vance
on my back.
is part of a sort of almost like a priestly or like cultish. It's a very, very close group of bounty
Hot
hunters
priest.
who generally are trained from a very young age in the art of sabotage and murder.
Oh, it's the Mandalorian?
That's- is that
Is
that
it?
fair, Vance?
Not. It's not that familial.
Okay.
It's not like a bond through anything other than like we get each other money, and it's very quick to like that bond is broken super easily if someone like fucks up a job.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of like feel like it's like the John Wick like organization of spies and assassins
Okay.
kind of
I
thing.
haven't seen that, but sure.
You should. It's good. so
I
and
love
you
the
know
honor.
you know this about Vance because your family hired him for a job. This is how
Yeah.
this is your connection to
Yeah.
Vance. So you know that he is part of this organization. You know he told you what he's here for.
Yeah.
Yes. To assassinate Juris Gear.
Would I be able to figure out who actually hired him?
You can try. Yeah, you can try. Go ahead. Make a. This is a lot harder.
Mm-hmm.
Search is going to be 15. Hack is going to be 13.
I'll take the hack. And we'll see how this goes. I gotta fucking roll whammy on this one. Big whammy, not below whammy. No. That's nothing. And I'm not gonna burn tenacity on that. I think I'm gonna try, but I'm not gonna get anything. And then I'm gonna stand up.
Yeah, there's a black hole around this job. You find his manifest entry for his docking at Ceres. You find his like hail, hey, I'm gonna be here at this time. You don't find any logs of him landing because, in fact, you don't find any logs of anyone landing after a certain time. It seems like the docks have shut down.
Okay.
Which is odd, an odd detail. But yeah, you don't find anything.
What time are they shut down? It doesn't
They were
have to
shut
be
down like 3 days ago.
3 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
This would have been like a day before your family left.
Okay. The day before they left. Okay.
Yeah, but you didn't hear anything about that. Seems weird.
I didn't hear anything about the docks closing or my family leaving.
No, you knew your family was leaving. You didn't go with them because you thought it was stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't hear about the docks closing, which is weird. Normally, if there's interruptions of service at the docks, it's like a huge problem.
Especially for us.
But you didn't hear anything about that. The first thing, you only realized that something was wrong with the docks when you showed up at the docks, and Vance had crashed into the dock, missed his docking hook. No one was there to bring him in.
And
the docks were on fire.
And how many days ago did the ice mine explode?
The ice mine exploded 3 days ago. Docks and the ice mine sort of shut down at the same time.
Same time. Like exactly the
Yeah.
same time, or like a little after, a little before? I'll be done with this after this. I promise.
Hard to say. Hard to say.
Okay.
You're going it based on records of people landing.
Okay.
So it's kind of like the timeline is shaky.
Okay, that is acceptable. All right, I will be done with that. I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to try and fix these comms so that they are working.
Okay.
For. Fuck. I guess I have to fix them. I was originally going to fix them so it was just working for like me, my companions, and Rico. But the Juris Gear people are here and I don't want them to shoot me in the back of the head. So I'm going to
That's fair.
I would like to try and I want to try and hack this. But I also want to see if I can do it in a way that makes... You tell me if I can do this.
Okay.
Would it be possible for me to roll high enough to like place weaknesses in certain aspects of this where I would be able to be like, okay, and you don't have comms anymore?
Yes, you want to retain control remotely of the comm system.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you can absolutely roll to hack for that. But let me tell you what happens when you try to fix it first.
Okay. Oh no.
You're fine. You start to get in, and you're expecting for something to be wrong. You're running diagnostics on the system, and everything turns up green. Everything seems to be in working order. You go in and try to figure out why aren't comms happening. Someone turned them off. It's just that simple. You go in and you find the script that will turn the comms back on. And if you run the script in the comms with admin privileges, which you can get if you hack high enough, you can just turn them back on. They're not broken. They were shut down remotely.
Remotely? Is there a way to get a trace on...
Yes. So go ahead and roll to hack.
Okay.
There are 3 pieces of information you can find here. If you roll an 8, you get 1. If you roll above a 10, you get 2. If you roll above a 13, you get all 3.
Come on. Okay. That is a 12. So I'm going to spend however much tenacity I need to, whether that's 1 or 2. I'm going to spend a tenacity to get up to 3. And, ooh, I have a drawback.
What was your 4? Oh, you have a complication?
Consequence, yeah.
That's fine. Okay, so you flip the comms on. You manage to intercept the script and gain access to sections of the comm array. You can shut off comms for people in a certain radius of a certain location, but if you shut off if you're next to a bunch of people and you try to shut off comms for them, it'll also get you. It's sort of like an area effect kind of thing.
Okay.
You're not gonna be able to just pinpoint individual IPs and shut them down or hook them up.
Yeah.
You don't have that granular of control. You basically have access to the access point level mesh of the comms network on Ceres.
Got it.
Now, information. First, you trace it back. The comms were shut down from Ganymede.
Motherfucker.
You don't know who did it specifically, but Ganymede, which is a terraformed, Valent sort of project. It's a colony on Ganymede that's been terraformed and created by Valent. Was shut down from Ganymede. You also, as you're searching, you kind of are doing this as you're searching for information on your companions. And as you're searching, you realize that there's way more information here than there should be. And just on a whim, you search for yourself. And you find information on you. You find your messages. You find information about your contacts. You search for your father. You find his shipping logs, even the secret shipping logs that no one's supposed to know about. You look up Rico. You see thousands of different data points on Rico, especially focusing on his work as a mechanic at the Cuckoo's Crater.
And some delightful things about his art.
You start to connect the dots on this, and you realize that what you're finding is a predictive modeling database. You found a data mine of every worker who's ever taken a paycheck on Ceres.
Holy fuck.
I do not like it.
What?
How?
Your drawback
Oh no.
is, as you're intercepting the script, there's a moment where you're just not fast enough. And suddenly all the comms on Ceres light up all at once. And there's this cacophony in the dish of voices and people coming in through your terminal. Everyone's terminals spark and heat up in their hands. You have to drop them. They're red hot. All these messages come flooding into the dish. And you hear people screaming, people yelling. You hear conflict. You hear the crash and crackle of fire on the docks. You hear chants coming from echoing in tunnels in distant places. On your terminal, you see flashes of video footage of people like rushing the doors, trying to bust down the doors to the docks to get out. You see one of the dock rings on the surface of Ceres. Suddenly, all the windows shatter in, and it vents into space. You see Ceres in its totality beginning to shut down. You hear alarms going off, indicating energy levels are falling. And you see from your vantage point on the ring of Elysium the massive rockets that push Ceres in its spin to maintain gravity momentarily sputter. And you can feel the gravity lessen. And then they spin back up and you drop back down to the ground for a moment. And in this moment, you hear the chirping of the ornithopters, the Valent security drones, and the sound of, they're in the... And then it cuts out. Everything goes dark. And you look up, and you see above you in Elysium, 3 drones start to circle, and then they dive down.
Oh!
And that's where we'll end our session,
Oh
everybody.
my god!
Nope, no sweat, but this did happen very similarly in Xenon, the sequel.
Jesus Christ.
Oh
Why
goodness.
do you have that information in your brain? Wait,
Because I watched all 3 of them
wait, John.
last week.
John,
Yeah.
would I be able to trace, like, from Ganymede when the script got shut off?
No. I'm
Okay,
gonna say no.
That's fine. Holy shit, dude. What?
All right.
Here's the thing. What?
What?
And also, if I realized you could Google me, I would have made my background more complicated.
You can Google anybody.
I do not have time to process this because I gotta hit the road.
All right.
But
Yeah. I'll dip us out real quick. Y'all don't worry. I'm about to go over to just me. It's on just me now. So don't worry about that. Hi. Hello, Bye. Hello, everybody. I'm a little bit off center, but that's just gonna be how it is. Thank you so much for watching. I'll come over here. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you very much. Go follow BoltRPG on the internet, on Twitter, and go look at the hashtag BoltJam on Twitter. Please support this amazing game system. It fucking slaps ass. I love it. Thank you so much. Love y'all. Have a good night. And I'll see you later. Holy